everybody, it's me again. So as far as the business is concerned, we are waiting right now on the lease. We have the documents for the lease, so it's looking like it's gonna happen. I had like a moment this week where I was a little bit kind of sad because I was like, this is not happening and it's not meant to happen, and it's okay, I just need to be okay with it. But the leasing agent decided to call me and tell me that he needed to see more money in our account. So we have enough to get the build out done, but that's all we had. And I told him, and he saw all of our statements. He said I think we could get through with it without having like a lot of money in your account, which one of our goals was to get an SBA loan. And so the SBA loan, they won't start that process until you actually have a space secured. And so it's like, it's really hard because for entrepreneurs, if you are kind of hoping to get that SBA loan, it's really difficult to go through the process and not have a space and then kind of be waiting to see if you're gonna even get a loan. Like, you can't submit anything until you have the location. So it's kind of crappy because if you don't have a location, you can't start the SBA loan process, but you don't know if you're gonna get it. So it just sucks. That part really sucks. And so we were hoping to get an SBA loan. The SBA loans have a pretty good rate right now. They're between 4 and I think it's like 4 and 8%. I'm not sure exactly, but it was 4 and 8. And then there's some nonprofits that also do loans that are a little bit cheaper. That are more expensive in terms of interest rate, but they're quicker. They don't take as long as an SBA loan. Ooh, excuse me. So we were just stuck, and the guy decided to call us and tell us this as we're waiting on documents, and that was just really heartbreaking because I was like, my dream is over, I don't have money. And then he's like, ask your parents for money, because I had told him that my dad has some money, and so I was going to ask him for money if we needed to do that. And so it was just a bunch of horrible things. I called my dad, and I went back to be feeling like a stepchild because he was like, let me have you sign a document that says I'm letting you borrow money. And that was just another story. But in the end, we decided not to go with my dad, not to go with any of these banks, and my husband has now taken money out of his profit sharing account. And in that account, he has a good amount of money saved up. And that's basically the company that he works for. They put in, or they match, or they double up whatever he contributes to it. And so that account, he's been contributing to it, and he can borrow money from that account at a really low rate. And in essence, when we start paying back that loan, we're paying it back to his account, and we're giving interest to his account. And so it's a much lower interest rate. The one that I was gonna go for just to get the money quick status was between 10 and 18% interest rate. And this one that we're doing, I believe it's 4%. So, and he's getting the interest back on him, so we're paying him the interest. So it's a really good option to take, and that's the one that we're taking. I'm a little bit nervous because I still feel like we need more money just to be on the safe side, so we're not starting off without a lot of working capital. And that's probably what's going to happen, which is what a lot of entrepreneurs do wrong. And so I need to figure that out. So I might end up having to bring my father in as an investor, or just borrow the money from him and then pay him an interest rate. But that's where we're at. So we should have this money wired into our account sometime this week. It's really difficult though. This is I have another friend who's buying a business from someone else, and the financing part is really difficult, but I believe in this vision. I believe in myself and the fact that, like, I genuinely want to help people, and I need to push myself past this fear that I have, like, that's kind of like looming over me. I need to push past that, and I just need to move forward. If I don't, then I'm going to regret this for the rest of my life. And so either we do it now and we do the best that we can with what we have and what we know, or I never do it and it continues to just like haunt me and says, like, literally for about 4 or 5 years, this has been in my brain, in my head, and I've been wanting to do this, and it hasn't left me yet. So there's a reason why these thoughts are going through my head, and they have not left me. It's not just like something that is going like an idea, like, oh, let's just do this. No, it's like it's with me and it's not leaving me, and I need to do something with it. So I'm going to do something with it. That's what's going on right now, and that's it. So I'm gonna go shopping at Sprouts for some of the ingredients, because I'm gonna make a bowl for my husband, and maybe I can show you guys that later once we do square away this location. So all right, I just want to give you guys an update. Talk to you later. Bye.